you picture the United States, what comes to mind? A land of endless opportunity, innovation, and prosperity. That's the facade many see, but behind it lies a chilling truth. Homelessness is escalating into a national crisis. In cities that sparkle with wealth and glamour, a growing number of individuals are fighting for survival on the streets, hidden in plain sight. The stark contrast is both shocking and unsettling, revealing a side of America that many choose to ignore. Join us as we peel back the layers and uncover the haunting stories that paint a grim picture of life for those left behind in the shadows of our greatest cities. Welcome to the United States. But wait, before we dive fully into this, take 2 seconds and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future amazing content. And hit the like button. Homeless population growth in America's greatest cities. It's worse than you think. 1. San Francisco, a beautiful but broken city. San Francisco, with its picturesque views of the Golden Gate Bridge and vibrant neighborhoods, is often portrayed as a beacon of opportunity and innovation. The city buzzes with energy as tourists flock to Fisherman's Wharf, captivated by the lively sea lions and the aroma of fresh sourdough bread wafting through the air. Yet beneath this glossy exterior lies a painful truth. Over 7,082 individuals are navigating the harsh realities of homelessness in this stunning city. Walking through the streets, you might feel the contrasts all around you. One moment, you're mesmerized by the sight of the sun setting over the bay, painting the sky in hues of pink and orange. The next, your heart sinks as you encounter people curled up in doorways, their faces weary and worn. Some push shopping carts overflowing with their belongings, each item telling a story of their journey through life's unforgiving maze. As you pass by, you overhear snippets of conversations that paint a vivid picture of their struggles. People sharing dreams of employment, families reminiscing about better days, and individuals wondering where their next meal will come from. The juxtaposition of the thriving tech industry in Silicon Valley, just a stone's throw away, amplifies the sorrow. While tech giants continue to flourish, a significant portion of the population finds themselves marginalized, battling to survive in a city where the cost of living has reached staggering heights. Once bustling neighborhoods now serve as makeshift shelters for those seeking refuge from the cold. It's a heartbreaking reality that illustrates the deep-seated inequalities within this iconic city. As you take it all in, you can't help but feel a pang of sadness, knowing that beneath the beauty lies a community in desperate need of compassion and support. 2. Sacramento, the state capital's hidden struggle. Next, we journey to Sacramento, the capital of California, a city rich in history and political significance. While it may seem more affordable than other Californian cities, with approximately 9,281 homeless individuals, Sacramento is locked in a fierce battle against a homelessness crisis that many overlook. The grandeur of the state capitol building looms over the city, a symbol of governance and progress, yet it starkly contrasts the struggles faced by many of its residents. As you meander through the downtown area, the history and culture of Sacramento come alive. Beautiful parks and historical landmarks paint a picture of a vibrant city, yet you quickly realize that this beauty is marred by the sight of makeshift camps scattered under bridges and in parks. Families huddle together for warmth, children play amid scattered belongings, and adults try to maintain a sense of normalcy in the midst of chaos. With the sun setting, casting a golden glow on the city, it's hard to ignore the heart-wrenching reality that many people here face. Conversations turn to hushed whispers of despair, stories of job loss, evictions, and mental health struggles echo through the air. The critical shortage of affordable housing leaves many feeling hopeless, trapped in a cycle they cannot escape. Despite its status as a political hub, Sacramento's lack of effective solutions for its homeless population reflects a glaring disconnect between those in power and the community they serve. It's a stark reminder that while the government is tasked with providing solutions, the reality is often a complex web of challenges that leave many feeling abandoned. As you walk these streets, The tension between the city's political identity and the plight of its most vulnerable citizens is palpable, urging a revaluation of how we address homelessness in America. 3. Phoenix, the heat of the crisis. Moving on to Phoenix, Arizona, a city renowned for its breathtaking desert landscapes and warm climate, we encounter approximately 9,642 homeless individuals trying to navigate life under the unforgiving sun. This vibrant city, often associated with leisure and sunshine, conceals a reality where many struggle against the rising tide of economic inequality. As you step into Phoenix, the heat wraps around you like a warm blanket, but it's the stories that emerge from the sidewalks that truly grip your heart. In the shadows of high-rises and luxurious homes, many individuals are left grappling with the weight of soaring housing prices that have left them without basic shelter. The once thriving job market is now overshadowed by layoffs and rising living costs, creating an environment where survival becomes a daily challenge. Among those navigating these hardships is Tom, a former construction worker whose life took a downward spiral after a workplace accident. Once proud and self-sufficient, he found himself entangled in the grips of addiction, which led him to the streets. Now, Tom spends his days wandering through local parks, searching for resources while battling the relentless pull of his demons. Each day, he faces the dual struggle of finding food and battling his addiction, a cycle that feels increasingly impossible to escape. The ongoing opioid epidemic has further complicated the situation, creating a crisis that reverberates through the community. Streets echo with stories of loss and despair as families mourn loved ones who fell victim to addiction. As you observe the encampments in local parks, you see not just a lack of housing, but a stark reminder of the community's pain, a tapestry woven with both hope and heartache. In Phoenix, the harsh realities of life collide with the city's beauty, creating a landscape filled with both vibrant sunsets and profound sorrow. Here, the warmth of the desert sun contrasts sharply with the chilling reality faced by many, reminding us that behind every statistic lies a person with dreams, struggles, and a story yearning to be told. 4. Oakland, a tale of two cities. Nestled between the rolling hills and the bay, Oakland pulses with a vibrant energy that can be felt in its colorful murals, lively markets, and the aroma of diverse cuisines wafting through the streets. The city boasts a rich cultural tapestry, a melting pot of traditions and communities. Yet just a few blocks away from this vibrancy lies a stark reality, one that reveals a heartbreaking tale of disparity. Approximately 9,759 homeless individuals call Oakland home, a figure that starkly contrasts with the charming neighborhoods filled with manicured lawns and elegant homes. Imagine driving through the streets, where the sun casts a warm glow on the artful facades of coffee shops and boutique stores, but then you turn a corner and encounter a scene that shatters the illusion. Tents line the sidewalks, and makeshift shelters crowd the entrances of abandoned buildings. The juxtaposition of wealth and poverty in Oakland is almost surreal, like a play where the backdrop is beautiful, but the characters are struggling in silence. For residents like Maria, this division is a daily reminder of the fragility of life. Once a proud manager at a local bookstore, Maria had always dreamed of stability and comfort. But as the pandemic swept through her life, it took with it her job, her savings, and eventually her home. She now finds herself standing at the crossroads, forced to choose between putting food on the table for her two children and finding a place to sleep. "I never thought I would be here," she reflects, her voice tinged with sadness. "I would walk past these beautiful homes and wonder what I did wrong." Her story resonates deeply within the community, echoing the experiences of many who have been pushed to the margins. As Maria navigates the streets with her children, they pass the parks filled with families enjoying picnics and laughter. How did we end up in this situation? She often asks herself. The answer lies in the urgent need for affordable housing solutions that can provide stability to those caught in the whirlwind of economic change. 5. San Jose, the Silicon Valley paradox. In the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose shines as a beacon of innovation and prosperity, home to tech giants and visionary entrepreneurs. But beneath this polished surface lies a painful paradox. Around 9,903 homeless individuals are trying to survive amidst the city's tech-fueled success. The irony is striking. In a city where some make millions with a single app, others struggle to scrape together enough for rent, with prices often soaring past $2,000 a month. As you walk through the bustling streets of San Jose, the sound of laughter and conversation fills the air, with people enjoying the thriving coffee culture and tech events. Yet, behind the glimmering facade of success, there are hidden stories of heartbreak and loss. Meet John, a former tech worker whose life took a dramatic turn when he lost his job. Once dressed in tailored suits and attending meetings with high-profile clients, he now spends his nights sleeping in his car, parked under the dim light of a street lamp. "I never thought I'd find myself in this position," John shares, his voice heavy with emotion. "I had it all, stability, a future, but in the blink of an eye, it was gone." As he dreams of getting back on his feet, he reflects on the bitter reality of San Jose, a city overflowing with opportunity yet leaving so many behind. The laughter of nearby families enjoying dinner serves as a reminder of the life he once had, a life that feels increasingly out of reach. His struggle is not just personal. It reflects a larger systemic issue where success and failure exist side by side. "Every day is a challenge," he admits, looking out at the city that once held so much promise. His story illuminates the urgent need for comprehensive solutions, support systems that can help individuals like him navigate the path from despair to hope in a city brimming with wealth. Oh, and by the way, I know you're liking this video already. Go ahead right now and show me some love by hitting the like button. Done? Alright, let's continue. 6. Denver, the Rocky Mountain struggle. Denver, Colorado, is often celebrated for its breathtaking views of the Rocky Mountains, attracting tourists and outdoor enthusiasts alike. But behind this stunning backdrop lies a crisis that threatens the spirit of the city. Approximately 10,054 homeless individuals struggle to find a place to call home. While the city boasts an array of outdoor activities and vibrant neighborhoods, the harsh reality of homelessness is all too evident as you stroll through its streets. Imagine walking along the scenic trails where the mountains rise majestically in the distance, but then encountering people resting in parks or under overpasses, their faces etched with exhaustion and despair. The lack of affordable housing has become a significant barrier for many families, forcing them into cramped conditions or, worse, onto the streets. As you wander further into the city, the stark contrast becomes increasingly pronounced, as laughter and joy fill the air in some areas, while others are caught in the grip of hardship. Take Leela, a single mother of two, who is determined to provide a better life for her children despite the odds stacked against her. She once had a small apartment filled with the laughter of her kids, but after losing her job, she found herself searching for shelter. "I never wanted this for my family," she shares, her eyes welling up with tears. "I just want a safe place for them to grow up." Lila's story captures the emotional toll of the housing crisis as she navigates a city that feels both welcoming and harsh. Each day is a struggle to find resources and support, and every night is filled with uncertainty as they seek a safe place to sleep. "Sometimes I feel invisible," she admits, looking around at the people who pass by without a glance. "But I'm here, and I'm fighting for us." The beauty of Denver feels tainted by the weight of Leela's struggles, reminding us that behind every stunning view is a story waiting to be told, a story that underscores the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to address the homelessness crisis, ensuring that families like Leela's can find stability and hope in their community. 7. San Diego, paradise with a price. San Diego is often hailed as a slice of paradise, where the golden sun kisses the sandy shores and waves gently lap at the coastline. Tourists flock to this vibrant city, drawn by its breathtaking beaches, picturesque sunsets, and a laid-back atmosphere that feels like a never-ending vacation. However, beneath this idyllic facade lies a somber reality. With approximately 10,264 homeless individuals struggling to find shelter, the contrast between San Diego's beauty and its social challenges is jarring. As you stroll along the bustling boardwalk, the air is filled with the scent of salty ocean breeze and the laughter of children playing in the surf. Yet, in the shadows of this coastal utopia, you'll find individuals who are often overlooked. Picture a scene where families build sandcastles while just a few feet away. Tracy, a 54-year-old woman, sits outside her tent, hidden behind a cluster of palm trees. Her home is a patch of worn fabric and mismatched blankets, camouflaged against the backdrop of sunbathers and surfers. Tracy's life has been a series of battles. Multiple evictions have stripped her of stability, and now, living near popular tourist spots, she feels the weight of invisibility. While vacationers snap photos of the pristine coastline, they pass by her with little more than a fleeting glance. Her story is a poignant reminder that paradise is not a universal experience. As she shares her tale of resilience, you can hear the pain in her voice. She once had a job, a home, and dreams for the future. Now, her existence revolves around daily survival, seeking food, finding safety, and clinging to hope in a city that seems to forget her. Despite her struggles, Tracy finds solace in the small moments, the kindness of a passerby who offers a smile or a warm meal. These fleeting gestures are her lifelines, sparking the glimmer of hope in a world that often feels indifferent. San Diego's allure masks the hard truth that paradise comes at a price, one that many residents can no longer afford. 8. Seattle, a city divided. In Seattle, the stunning vistas of the Pacific Northwest draw people in, with its lush greenery and the majestic presence of Mount Rainier looming in the distance. Yet, amid this beauty lies a growing crisis. Approximately 14,149 individuals live without shelter in a city celebrated for its tech boom and coffee culture. The divide between the affluent tech-savvy residents and the struggling homeless population has never been more pronounced. As you wander through the vibrant streets of Seattle, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafts through the air from local cafes, where well-dressed professionals sip lattes and engage in animated conversations about the latest app or startup. But just a few blocks away, you encounter a different reality. The sight of tents lining sidewalks and makeshift encampments starkly contrasts the glitzy lifestyle of those who frequent the area. Enter Kara, a woman whose journey led her to an encampment known as the Jungle, nestled under a tangle of overpasses. This place, often seen as a last resort, is fraught with danger. Drugs, violence, and despair lurk in the shadows. Yet for Kara, it has also become a refuge, offering a sense of community that she struggled to find elsewhere. Here, amidst the chaos, she formed bonds with others who share her hardships, creating a makeshift family where they look out for one another. Every evening, Kara gathers with her new friends around a small fire, sharing stories of their lives before the streets. Laughter breaks the somberness, if only for a moment, as they reminisce about happier times. In these moments, they find a flicker of joy in their collective struggle. Yet the dangers surrounding them are ever present, and a constant uncertainty weighs heavily on their shoulders. Kara's experience illustrates the complexity of homelessness in urban America. While the streets can be unforgiving, they can also foster a sense of belonging and solidarity among those facing similar challenges. In this city filled with opportunities, the harsh truth remains: not everyone gets to partake in the American dream. And for some, survival means navigating a world that often feels cruel and unwelcoming. 9. Los Angeles, a city of contrasts. Los Angeles, the entertainment capital of the world, dazzles with its allure of fame and fortune. Yet beneath the glimmering lights of Hollywood, a stark reality unfolds. Around 71,320 homeless individuals call this city home, making it the second largest homeless population in the United States. As you stroll through the streets of LA, you can't help but be struck by the shocking contrasts. Luxurious homes and high-end boutiques sit mere steps away from makeshift shelters lining the infamous Skid Row, an area synonymous with homelessness. Imagine walking past the lavish mansions of the stars, where opulence reigns supreme, only to find yourself in the heart of Skid Row, where the pavement tells stories of struggle and despair. Here, you encounter David, a once promising artist whose life took a turn he never saw coming. Once celebrated for his creativity, David now fights to survive on the streets, his dreams fading like the paint on a weathered canvas. The overwhelming challenges of addiction, mental health issues, and a lack of affordable housing create a harsh environment where hope feels elusive. David's story is a heartbreaking testament to the fragility of life. A single setback spiraled into a cycle of homelessness that left him feeling lost and forgotten. Amid the chaos of Skid Row, he encounters others who share similar stories, creating a bond born out of mutual struggle. They swap tales of better days and dreams unfulfilled, finding comfort in the understanding that they are not alone in their plight. Every morning, as the sun rises over the city, David joins his friends to clean up the streets, taking pride in their efforts to reclaim some dignity amid adversity. In the shadow of Hollywood dreams, they find strength in their camaraderie, forging a sense of purpose even when the world seems to overlook them. Skid Row stands as a poignant reminder of the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to tackle homelessness, one that goes beyond mere shelter to address the root causes of poverty, addiction, and mental health challenges. 10. New York City. The Big Apple's bitter reality. Finally, we arrive in New York City, the largest city in the U.S., where the homeless population exceeds 88,000 individuals. Known as the Big Apple, New York offers a mix of dreams and despair. Despite the city's vibrant energy, countless individuals and families are left to navigate life without a home. Imagine the bustling streets of Manhattan, where people are rushing to work or grabbing a coffee, all while some individuals sleep on the sidewalks, waiting for a chance to find shelter. The stories of newcomers seeking a better life are prevalent, but many face harsh realities. The city's shelters are overwhelmed, and many are forced to sleep outside, especially as the temperatures drop. The heartbreaking story of Angela, a recent immigrant, showcases the struggle of those hoping for a new beginning, only to be met with barriers that prevent them from securing a stable home. A call to action. The homelessness crisis in America is a multifaceted issue that requires urgent attention and action. Each city presents its own unique challenges, but one thing remains clear. Behind every statistic is a person with a story, a struggle, and a desire for a better life. To create a more equitable society, we must advocate for affordable housing, accessible healthcare, job training, and mental health services to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. As we work to address this crisis, let's remember that each of us has a role to play in creating a brighter future for those in need. Let us have your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us. If you found this information enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content about cities and cultures from around the world.